Yes, people, welcome back to another video. John Sinclair TV back again. And this afternoon, we're going to talk about all things Newcastle United and also bits of Sean Longstaff as well, plus other stuff as well. So if you like the video, like you see, then please hit the like button and also subscribe as well. And also share. If you like to make a donation, then click on the $sign. And if you like to become a member, then please hit the join button as well. By the way, I'll be doing a competition very, very soon, right? So if you'd like to be involved in it, all you have to do is just click on the join button to become a member, 99p a month. That's all it is. And then you'll be entered into a competition. Unless you are a member, then I cannot run a competition, peeps. So help us out, and then you can win some prizes as well. So just don't miss out. And I like to say as well that a few things I like to say, but I don't know if you've seen it on the Twitter, that the guy who urinated outside Sunderland Stadium, right, Stadium of Light, Bob Stokel. For me, I think that's absolutely shocking, disgraceful. That guy does not represent my football club, doesn't represent the fan base, and also he is no fan of mine at all whatsoever. So if you do know the guy who's done this shocking act, then please let Sunderland know, right? And then let us know on Twitter, and then we'll get this guy name and shamed. But what he did was absolutely shocking. And I'm just embarrassed to be a Newcastle fan. For him to go and do that, urinated on Bob Stokel. This is a guy that played 260 games for Newcastle United, also won the first cup, won the FA Cup with Sunderland, right? And I tell you something now, right? This is the problem. Our fan base, right, is getting an absolute joke now. Jump on people if you don't agree with them, have a go at people who don't agree with them, and all of that. Right, just it's just a joke. Yeah. So I hope that guy has done that, and he's all over Twitter, social media. I hope he's named and shamed and get him sorted out. If he's a season ticket, ban him. He does not represent my football club whatsoever. He's a joke. He really is. So let's get that one out of the way, peeps. So go through the comments first of all, right? And you know exactly what to do, peeps. Stick a like on the video as well. It helps us out, yeah? And big up to Mag Up, by the way. No bloody way. We have a lot of dead wood to get rid of. Settlement and Mr. Pockets, times are gone. Yeah, I agree with that one, mate. I think we'll give him another season or two because he's a Geordie. But if we aim to get into Europe positions next season, then I can't see him being good enough. Dave, I agree with you, mate. Look, just because he's a Geordie, right? No disrespect, right? I mean, Sean's a good guy, and I think I know that. But me personally, if you want to win trophies and get in the Europa League and sign a Paqueta, then I think Sean Longstaff needs to be moved on. Let's be real. My personal view, I think he needs to be moved on because we're the richest club in the world, yeah? And we just don't want hangers on at the football club. And unfortunately, this guy's contract's out. It's up at the end of the season. Me personally, I mean, I wouldn't keep him. I'd just let him go. Yeah, I should have sold him a couple of seasons again, to be fair. But should have sold him to Everton. Could have got some money for him. We could have took 45 million quid from Man United as well. Should have took the money then because you're not see that money again. But it's gone from 45 million rated player, 45 million pound rated player, where he can walk away on a free transfer. Yeah. Me personally, we need better players at the football club, like a Paqueta, like a Calvin Phillips, and then move Sean on. And we'll see what other people have been seeing. I hope you're good. Hope you find my guy. Hope you're okay. And this is what Troll's saying. And would I keep Longstaff? No, he is slow, passing good, and hello. He sometimes gets it right, and he loses the ball way too often. I have to agree. And his shooting's gone backwards, by the way. I can't lie. Big up to you, Thomas. Hope you okay, mate. And everyone say hi to everyone. Big up to people in the chat, by the way. It's been a good tonight so far. And Newcastle United on 21st finished their season off by beating Villa by 2-1. It's nice to end up on a high, but at the end of the day, we need to get some players coming in, get some better players than under 23s, because I want to see the future coming into the first team. There's only a handful good enough. So that's good news there. Why keep Sean Longstaff? He's useless. Been a while, so we could say Sean Longstaff had a good game, though. It's been a long time. I can't remember the last time he had a good game, by the way. And big up to Thomas again. Big up to Andrew. Said no, I will keep it. I won't keep a cash in the champion player at the best. Big up Gordon Manning, by the way. He'll be okay. Absolutely fine, mate. Got a day off today. Back to work tomorrow. Could do it a week off, to be fair. doing this, but it's just not to be. So yeah, I'm fine with it. And Sunderland on the playoffs and St Thomas. I hope they get beaten now, by the way. I hope they don't get up. No way. And big up to my guy Niall. Hope you're okay. Keep him fantastic, absolutely fine. Just quite what a day. And big up to Ryan, by the way. I do love Ryan. I mean, he talks sense. He talks really sense, yeah. I mean, yeah, spot on. He's the Newcastle fan, Dan Potts, by the way, because Dan Potts, Arsenal, talks a lot of sense, and he's at his level as well. And big up to Mantle. Hope you hear my guy. Absolutely fantastic and fine. And everyone saying hi to everyone. No, big up to Brian, by the way. He's early today. He's learning, isn't he? He's learning quick. And Sean Longstaff, Dummett, etc. needs to be moved on. I've got to comment on Dummett in a bit as well. So let's not escape that one as well. If he improves like Kraft, then yeah, keep him. If not, then no. But that's not to him. And here in Longstaff, I'll bottom the pecking order in the mid. Don't see how they'll get games. Right, I agree with you, man. Totally agree. We should get rid of Sean Longstaff. Can't wait because they're the new deal. Longstaff is championship quality at best. Let's be real. He's not good enough for my club. Not now. Not now. Big up to David, by the way. 100%, but not right now. They've got to have so many English players. If you can replace him with some reasonable fee, then yeah, maybe it's Ward-Prowse. I take Ward-Prowse all day long because that guy is absolutely fantastic. Maybe also do challenge away from Southampton. And he feels that Newcastle could be the next step up. Unless we secure Conference League and we play non-league teams, no disrespect, that's how Longstaff we can get in. It'd probably be if he starts a new deal, right? Would he be in the first team? I don't know. Probably not. They probably have him for a couple of games, and that's about it. And what did you get on Saturday night? Yeah, just went out and made sort of things with a good time, and we enjoyed it. Kraft has really improved. In fairness to him, absolutely. I think he's improved. Not my player, but let's be real. I think he's been good for the last couple of games. Big up to him. If they gave Sean T extension on the contract, it wouldn't make sense. Cars they would sell him, but a 4-year baffles us. Yeah, let's be real. I just wouldn't have him at my club at all whatsoever. I think he needs to be moved on. If we want to better ourselves, yeah, go and get him Paqueta in the midfield, yeah, and I tell you what, it's time will be done at Newcastle. Yeah, in my opinion, with Sean Longstaff, I mean, look, how many games has he had this season? How many games has he started this season? And why is Eddie Howe giving him a 4-year deal? I just don't get it. I'm going to share the screen in a bit, by the way. And Matt Longstaff's going well at Mansfield Town. Yeah, they drew today, didn't they? 2s each, by the way. In fact, let me just share the screen a second. I read out Mansell's comments. We should give Gale a new 4-year deal. Yeah, I tell you, we give Sean a 4-year deal. We may as well just give Gale a 4-year deal as well. Let's be real, because at the end of the day, 9 of them are not good enough for my football club. Yeah, I'm going to share the screen. And this is what it's called Newcastle World, right? And I just got a bit, right? I mean, Eddie Howe wants Jordy Doyle, Sean Longstaff, and Paul Dummett to pay a new contract with the boyhood club. The pair remains that all the first team players who were contracted in the summer have just announced Fabian Scher extended the stay on Friday. Longstaff is a player Howe spoke very highly of, despite starting just 3 games in 2022, as he battles with Bruno, John and Joe Linton for the central midfield positions. Look, he's only started 3 games this season, well, this year, right? Is that worth a 4-year deal? New 4-year deal? I doubt it. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of paper. Yeah. I mean, there's no way, right? I would give a player a 4-year deal when you play 3 games this year. As for Paul Dummett, right? He's just played 3 games our season, and is he worth a new deal? I can't listen. Only a fully fit Paul Dummett. He's a damn good player. Real talk, yeah. But he's an injury-prone player, yeah? And we can't be having this at all whatsoever our club. We're supposed to be the richest club in the world. We should be building on. We should be getting new players coming in, yeah? It's been for a long time, I get it. But the bottom line is, let's be real. I think it needs to be moved on. We can't have injury-prone players at our football club, yeah? It's as simple as that. And I love Eddie Howe. Everyone knows that. But if Sean and Paul sign to do deals, in my opinion, I think he's got it wrong. I really do think he's got it wrong. Yeah? And I know people say we have to have 8 British homegrown players, yeah, but they've been in a long time. So ask us, what have they improved? What have they improved? Yeah, for me, they haven't really improved. Yeah, Paul Dobbs an honest defender. Yeah, I'm honest, but he's not exactly world class. Sean Longstaff, yeah, he works hard. Again, he's not exactly world class. I only want top quality players at the football club. Yeah, and in my opinion, right, I think I'd be wrong, but Sean and Paul get the new deals, in my opinion. Yeah. So this is what Eddie Howard says about Dominic. He said, Paul Dominic, as I said last week, I want him to steer. Fingers crossed we can find a positive solution. Yeah. For me, right, I would go out there and get in someone like Aaron Hickey. Get Aaron Hickey at the club, yeah, to be back up to Matt Target. Real talk, yeah. But for me, it just doesn't make business sense, in my opinion. But if Eddie Howe do sign them, he's got to find a place for them, and that's all I can say. But Paqueta needs to come to us, and for him, that should be it. And let's have a look at Ryan's comments, by the way. The thing is, players like Joe Linton have been a noticeable day one improvement. Players like Almiron, Kraft, ASM are still improving over time. Something similar could be happening with Longstaff. And fair comment around mate. Your football club? No, it's not. There we go. We played 12 minutes gone and he's mentioned Man United. Wow. Get out. We haven't seen any improvement in Longstaff. And like Kraft, Joe Linton, he has had the same time as them, says bye-bye to those two. And Thomas as well, as much as I love Dummett, he needs to be moved on. I think the club for Paul Dummett, I think he'd do well. I think he'd do well at Burnley, somewhere like that. Or even Leeds United if they stay up, yeah? And the ref was shocking on Saturday. Yes, he was. And yes, I got jumped on the day saying that, really? Don't have a go at referees, yeah? I tell you what, if I did a Twitter Muppet social show, then I'm naming shame that guy. It's just a shame he didn't say that last week. Otherwise, he'd be on that list. Yeah? And I don't care whether he's a mate of mine. Dummett is old and unjupul. What's the point? And he's 31. Yeah? There's no kiss at the whole there. But he's not, it's like Andy Robertson, isn't he? Rather here than there, the Longstaff. I mean, again, like Ryan said earlier, he's way down the pecking order, by the way. So I wouldn't, Hayden, if he wants to move on, he can move on. And Target and Lewis are my first choice left back next season. Dummett can go for me. Yeah, I have to agree. I don't want injury-prone players at the club. Listen, be a great servant at the club, but for me, they need to be moved on. I'm sorry, but people say, yeah, but they're both Chinese. Yeah, let's be real, right? We want the best for Newcastle United here. And unfortunately, these two lads are just not good enough for us. Sean Longstaff, speaking to L. Stapleton, by the way, says he wants guaranteed gear at 9. So therefore, perhaps he shouldn't sign regardless of the deal, because it ain't going to happen. I totally agree, yeah? I think he'd probably walk away on the free. Real talk, yeah? And if he does go on the free, I wish him all the best of luck. I wish him all the best. And Paul Dummett as well. I don't want to cuss him out, but at the end of the day, I just want the best of my football club. For me, they're both injury prone, and I just don't think they're good enough for the brighter future of this football club. We need new boom. And Doug will be a list of squad space, just Angel, and Sean. I don't think Lewis will stay. Big up to Static, a Guna fan as well. Hope you're okay. And Doug needs to go get a spot on the youth coaching team. Will benefit up and coming players. I think he'd be good at that, by the way. He does come in and out. Smash the like, subscribe, share. Thank you so much indeed. Now we appreciate that. Big up to Jay Sweet, by the way. Hope you're okay, mate. And listen, at the end of the day, right? I mean, with Sean Longstaff, when he played under Rafa Benitez, right, I thought he did all right. I thought he was excellent, yeah? He even wanted him at Everton, but didn't get that chance, yeah? Because Newcastle wouldn't let him go for some reason. But he's changed agents as well. I've noticed as well last season, yeah? One of the top, I think it's Xavi's name is it Xavi? Xavi, what his name is, the Israeli agent as well. I think that's his name, because someone liked us on that one. I'm pretty sure it is, yeah? But here's the thing, right? I mean, if he is going to stay, sign a new contract, then what's the point of signing Lucas Paqueta? I just can't see the point now, yeah? They do have to put fear on it, because like Elstone said, he wants to do assurances before he signs that deal. So there you go. And if we get one quality player and the rest of the mid-term English players, I'll be angry. I can understand your point, mate. I can understand your point, man. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's a shame. It has to come that way, peeps, because the bottom line is, I mean, I just don't think he's good enough for next season. Me personally, I wouldn't keep him. Definitely not. And as for Paul Thomas, I mean, look, he's a great future. He's been a great servant for the club, but not for me. And I want to see big changes in the summer as well. I mean, you got to get rid of players like Jamal Lascelles, for example. Yeah, I'll keep Jamal Lewis if we don't get Aaron Hickey. Midfield, Isaac Hayden can go. Dwight Gale can go. Sean and Matty can go. Yeah, Dwight Gale. Jacob Murphy. Yeah, that's about 7 8 I've mentioned. Yeah, there's others I could get rid of as well because we need to get quality players at this football club. Because I want to see us championship for top 6, 7 next season. Yeah, we're the richest club in the world, so you've got to act like it. Yeah, it's as simple as that. But I heard rumours as well. I mean, Ryan mentioned it yesterday that Newcastle could be after Mason Mount as well because of the contract situation at his club at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, let's be real, we are not, and we're never going to get Mason Mount. There's absolutely no chance that Mason Mount will be ever coming to Newcastle United. There's absolutely no way. It won't happen. It can't happen, and we just got to move on from him. Let's be honest about that, people. Yeah. And also, names being mentioned as well as Paul Pogba as well. Apparently, it's no word of a lie. We offered him 300 grand a week, according to reports as well, saying that Paul Pogba is being linked to Newcastle United because obviously he's out of contract at the end of the season with Man United. Yeah. And look, since he came back to United, I think it's been a disaster. Yeah. He only came back for football shirt sales. That's all it was. It's just for football shirt sales. That's it. Yeah, his attitude at Old Trafford's absolutely shocking to say the least. And I think now it backs up on this one as well. Let's be real. And I wouldn't have him. I definitely would not have him in my football club at all. I mean, what we want is characters at the club. We want someone's got to have a good attitude. Someone's got to come in and don't cause problems in the dressing room as well. And if you do sign Pogba for 300k a week, let's be real, it's going to upset the current players in the dressing room. We do not want that at all. Yeah, we don't want prima donnas at our football club. Yeah, and I'm sure Eddie Howe can get the best out of him, but I will not touch Paul Pogba with a barge pole. It's absolutely no way. Don't get us wrong. He's a world-class player. He's a class act. But the bottom line is, right, I wouldn't have him. And he'd be a complete and utter waste of time. Especially if we get him on a 4-year deal. He'd probably take the mick out of our club. And we don't want that as well. Yeah, but in my opinion, I think he'd be off to PSG. He'd be off to PSG. So that would be my guess as well. Let's go on to other comments as well. I'll read on to yours in a minute. If you get one quality player, the rest of the 2 English players, I'll be angry. True. They got to Richard, by the way. Hope you're well. Absolutely fine. I hope the owners say to Hal, we are trying to move up, so his side is going out. Cool. One on July today. Fingers crossed, mate. Mr. Sinclair, I hope you're well, bro. Jimmy, absolutely fantastic, my guy. And Jules, you don't know that, John. We have players that will pull good quality players we have. I was just going by the reports, mate. Yeah. I was just going by what's been said. And, but I have to read it out. We need to meet the homegrown players' rule. That's why Longstaff and Dummett will probably stay. Yeah, could be that, but you can get 2 different ones in. So both out of contracts at the end of the season. Gamaris, Trippier, ASM, Joe Linton, I'm sure, have good links. Let's hope that's the case. Ryan. Let's hope so. Pogba can go back to Juve. That's my Italian club. I wouldn't have him back neither. Let's have a look at this one. I will not go near Pogba. John, exactly what your reasons are. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Let's be honest, that's an add, John. Sean's had plenty of time at the club to fulfill his potential. It ain't going to happen. So he wants to progress, time to say bye-bye and good luck to Sean. Absolutely, mate. Alan, I totally agree, mate. Absolutely. Listen, no disrespect to Sean. I mean, he's been a great servant. I like him, but he hasn't improved at Newcastle. He has not improved at all. I'm maybe being a bit harsh, but listen, at the end of the day, I just he needs to be moved on. This is a new era. Simple as that. I'm big up to Gareth, by the way. I hope a bit late. I hope you're well. And Good to work on the board, my guy. Need to be realistic. Probably letting 8 go as it is. Longstaff and Dummett will make it 10. That's a lot of players to come in. Well, you have to replace them, Jeff, haven't we? We've got to replace them. Simple as that. Yeah, we've got to have to get a couple of free signings. 5 buys, a couple of free signings as well. What a crowd at St. James's Park for the ladies match. 22,000 turned up yesterday. Big up for the people that turned up yesterday. I know Paul's turned up, the team review. He turned up, and a few others as well. Lindsay didn't make it yesterday. And Grace, I didn't think she made it yesterday. She was on with me yesterday last night. And big up to the people who turned up for the match. And hi, Jules will be up below. And big up to my favourite podcaster, and it's Macy. Yes, Macy, how are you doing? You're on tomorrow, pets. Let us know for 7 o'clock. That'd be fantastic. Just to let Macy know that they were linked with Sean Longstaff, like I said earlier on, for 45 million quid. And Rafa turned it down. I would have took that money. I would have slapped their hands off, by the way, and getting a quality player in at the time. And big up to Macy, by the way. Love her lots, by the way. Do check out her content. Follow her Devils United content as well. It is fantastic. If you don't support United, still watch her. It's amazing. Congratulations to Kellen Watson winning League One with Wigan. Yes, big up to Kellen, by the way. Big up to Wigan. And I think he could stay for another season. Apparently, if he does, that'll be fantastic and give him another season. And yeah, let's move on to now. Remember to smash the like button, share, stream, all love, John. Thank you so much indeed. I appreciate that, mate. I see you, Milk, been taking in a long time. That sums it up. That sums up beautifully. Wow. I tell you what, I can see penguins in Florida. Turn quick in the long stuff, man. And they got good dribbling skills as well, let's be real. Even the Dolphins can turn quicker than Sean. Hey ho, we had enough homegrown Longstaff and Dummett, that's and Jeff, GB, and big up to those all ready for tomorrow. Looking forward to my phone, maybe the quarter, but I can't wait. I can't wait to Maisie. You know what? If you haven't followed her, she is absolutely fantastic, and I'm sure Tony will be one of my mods, so Tony the Red will be on there tomorrow. We make sure we get him in tomorrow, by the way. Let's go. And yeah, so like I said, and going to look at other news as well. And like I said, I'm going to bring this up as well about Dean Smith, right? Remember I spoke to you last week about Dean Smith on Twitter and the Muppet Show, right? I'm going to share the screen on this one as well. Let's share the screen. Let's see what Mr. Smith has been saying as well. Absolutely. This guy, honest to God, man, I do respect him, but he's an absolute muppet, by the way. I'm going to check him out. He's absolutely saucy, this guy. Not saucy, absolutely salty, I meant to say it. There we go. All right, let's have a look. It's on last week, but I'll bring out again for the few ads who haven't said this, right? Well, Dean Smith, right? I mean, he got sat at Villa. He spent 230 million quid at Villa, right? He got sat. And then he goes to Norwich, and he's being very salty. His club got relegated by Norwich City. And he said last week, I'm going to bring it up again, he goes, you just look at the January window they had. The Norwich boss said, following the 3-0 defeat to Newcastle, and they spent 900 mil and improved Eddie Howe's unbelievable coach. I said that before, but they're pretty much awed by country. So they're always going to improve. Very salty, Dean, I must say. Wow, very, very salty, yeah? Let's be honest about it, right? Dean Smith, right? It's just salty, right? Because he gets relegated, he wants to have a go at Newcastle United. Cool, yeah? I think Dean Smith should be worried about his own team. Let's be real and say, right, you know what? I've got to concentrate on Norwich and stop sticking his nose in the Newcastles, yeah? He's an absolute muppet in, by the way. I don't think he's that good a manager, to be fair. I really don't, yeah? He plays good football, that's about it. He's championship level. I'll tell you that. He struggled against Villa. He kept them up. I guarantee you one thing, right? If he did have that dodgy penalty, then Villa would have been relegated in that very same season. Real talk, yeah? He ain't good enough, yeah? And I'm sure others will be getting on it as well. Got some more comments, by the way. It's either Daryl and Niall's chatting as well, which I think is great to hear. And, yeah, I was glad to see Tony in the chat the other day. Yes, even Tony says he loves you, Macy, by the way. Not so much as I do. But there you go. I'm going to get rid of that as well. I mean, before I'm going to get round up by Dean Smith. There you go. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if you saw it yesterday. I'm going to look at this one as well. No, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother. So yeah, so I'm going to go for other news as well. We got Man City on Saturday. I wonder who we should play. I mean, I heard people saying they should play a youth team out. Yeah, nah, can't do that. You do not play a youth team out against Man City. You're going to get ripped apart. I don't want to see that as well. And yeah, like I said, I mean, it's our opinion, right, of this season, right? I think we came a long, long way because Eddie Howe's took over the club, 6 points from safety, right? And everyone said we got no chance, absolutely no chance. Yeah. What he's done, he's come in and he galvanised the team, galvanised the players, improved the players such as Emil Kraft or Krafu, right? And Joe Linton as well. They have stepped up. And they're playing really well. I mean, Emil Kraft defends properly, right? Okay. He made a mistake yesterday on Saturday when he left a big gap to the winger. I don't know who it was. It could have been Luis Diaz. And my God, nearly got caught out. But listen, at the end of the day, I'm getting to like Kraft now, getting to like him. And as for Joe Linton, fair play to him. Zero confidence before Eddie Howe come in. And he's been absolutely fantastic. He really, really has. And I just think, for me, right, Joe Linton should be player of the season, in my opinion. But that's not going to be announced yet until in about a couple of weeks' time. But for me, I say Joe Linton's going to be our player of the season, like 100 mile. And you know why? Because what he's done is unbelievable things, yeah? In the midfield, central midfield, yeah? I think that central mid should be his own, yeah? I think he's been brilliant. I can't lie. And he has improved a lot. This guy's 25 years old and it'll just get better and better. Next season, I will see the best from him next season. And it's just for me, I just think it's brilliant. You look at the players they've got, plays 4-3-3. That's not normally this position, by the way. John Joe Shelby's much better. I didn't think that's good on Saturday. Joe Willock, I want to give him a bye because of next season, but he needs to fix up next season big time. Yeah, he's still young. I'm a big fan of Joe Willock. Yeah, but I think he needs to step up because this is not the Joe Willock I've seen from last season, by the way. This is Joe Willock. I mean, is he trying to bed in as this new club? But he's going to get better. I've got every faith in Joe Willock, but he can have one bad season, but can't afford it next season, by the way. Yeah. And if you've got up front, I think Jacob Murphy, for me personally, I think he needs to be moved on. Ryan Fearside, keep us a squad player. ASM, I mean, look, I gave him a 4 out of 10 yesterday in my player ratings. Ashley, Grace gave him a 5. But hey, well, it's what it is. Let's go on to now. John, brilliant video the other day before Liverpool's game, and also your post-match interview on Pete Paradox's channel, and also player ratings yourself and Grace, my guy. Do you know what it is? Thank you now. Know what it is? I thought when I gave Grace the player ratings, I thought, oh my God, she's trying to give Joe Willock a 10 again. Wow. The change in craft is unbelievable. This is Bullet Boy. And Joe Linton's gangster. Loving the new Linton. He's brilliant. Class that. And Kraft is 28 now, so I would try and find a younger right back. You know what it is, right? I'll keep Kraft, by the way, as a backup because what he's done under Eddie Howe, he is playing better and better and better. Yeah, like I said many a time, he's defending properly. Yeah, distribute the ball up better, gets forward and needs to be forward. Yeah, and you know when we signed him, everyone's saying, "Oh, we got the Swedish Cafu." Yeah. But I watched him for Bologna. I got absolutely ripped to pieces that day, right? And I just didn't reply back because I know I was right, because I was so yeah, they don't, yeah? And then, after that end of the season, I said to all you people, I told you so. Then I get people come up and say, John, I take everything back what you said about Emil Kraft. You know, it's absolutely right. But guess what? I was right, because I know Emil Kraft, that first season was poor, yeah? It is not the answer. It is a poor right back, yeah? And I had all my Italian mates tweeted us or even DM and said, John, don't worry about these Muppets here. I'm absolutely right, yeah? I know more than Emil Kraft than our fan base does. Let's be real. And that's not having a go. It's not a dig, but it's just facts. And in fact, big up to Fascist, by the way. I hope doing fine, my guy. I hope you're doing all right in India, my guy. Do you know what I mean? So big up to you, mate. Just joining the stream. Thank you so much for the stream. Thanks so much, my guy. Keep watching, man. And we need to prioritize our signings. Right back is not one of them. We don't need a right back. We need 2 strikers. That's what we need. I mean, people say you should get Paqueta first, but what we need is goal scorers, yeah? I know people say, yeah, but it costs a lot of money, yeah? Goal scorers wins the games. I'll go out and compete and get Victor Osimhen, yeah? Just make an offer, blow the other clubs out of the water, right? But according to reports today, the Arsenal's favourites to get him, by the way. The question is, can they afford 85 million for the Napoli forward? Yeah, I don't think Arsenal pay 85 million quid. I just don't think they will. I know they spent 72 on Nicola Pepe, but I just cannot see him paying 85, 86 million for Osimhen. I just cannot see it. But they definitely need a striker in the summer because Eddie Nketiah could be on the way on the free. Lacazette could be on the free. So Arsenal going to be short of strikers for a start, unless they play Martinelli up front. Yeah. But we should be all over Victor Osimhen because this guy is absolutely brilliant. He scored 17 goals in Serie A this season, and he's been absolutely fantastic despite he is out for a couple of months. He would have got 26, 27 goals for the 3 months he's been out. And I'm not saying he is bad. I'm saying we need to get players for the future at the right back. That's fair enough. Fullbacks, at least of our priorities this summer, is the attack. We need more goals in the team. That's the problem. We need to be scoring more goals. Yeah. The last time we scored 3 goals, right, that was against Norwich not long ago. Yeah. And that's very true. I'll go around all the way on that. If we want to go up the table, we need to pay to get there. Simple as that. It's simple. Absolutely. If we get a striker in and carry on winning the games, we could be in the top 6. If we carry the our form from January into next season's form, and we carry where we are, we could be top 4, top 5, top 6. Who knows? Because I think Chelsea are going to have problems. I think United's going to have problems. They're better in season ever Ten Hag in. Yeah. Spurs, you don't know what's going to happen to Conte. Yeah. But hey, listen, I think we'll be fine this season. But we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm going to take a break as well because some phone's going off, by the way. If it goes blanks, I'll be back in 5. So we just quickly, what to go up? I read that. I'll try saying Sorry, people. Back again. And it's just the bloody network down again, sort of thing. So I do apologize on that. I'm back again. So I'll just go through these comments very quickly before I rabble it on again and again. And just go through this one as well. If you want to go up, we need to pay it as simple as that. And try to sign Hasty to Holland. Longstaff deal official. Not yet, mate. Not yet. I hope it doesn't happen at all, mate. And just goes on. Why were there a ridiculous amount of space down our right side when Liverpool broke on us in the second half? I know he was pushing for legalising, we still look mad. Yeah, I've noticed that as well, mate. I've noticed that as well. And we have to do something about it. We have to do something about it, people, yeah, but defend properly. I think he went for it as well, but it's not good. Like, you can't give gaps like that. I've noticed that quite a few times. People's tucking in all the time for the wingers to get space. We can't be doing that. You can't at all. And 2 world-class goal scorers is what we need. It's as simple as that. Do you know what it is, right? I'll be happy just getting 2 strikers and a midfielder. And if that means improving the team, and probably get a winger as well. So get 4 players. Not so worried about fullbacks. We could do another centre-back, by the way. And I know Fabian shares signed up, which I think is great, but we should see on that one. Gazzetta Dallas put on the phone. I'm sure my Italian teammates will love that. I do apologise about that. Let's go for this as well. And I get Paqueta, possible Nunes as Wolverhampton and Oshiman all 3. I tell you what, we got the money. We definitely could afford the money to get all these 3 players in, but we're talking about over 200 million. Let's be honest about it. It'd be a waste of the squad players. That's some maggot. I can guarantee the strikers we buy this summer will be farm ones. It's got to be. It's got to be. And if you get 20, I'm not going to celebrate in any way, shape, or form. That's some truths. And I have to agree. I mean, I don't think he's the answer, peeps. I just do not think he's an answer. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, 6 goals, 12 goals this season, 6 from penalties. Yeah, doesn't feel some confidence. Yeah, he's still a good player, but he needs to do another season in the Premier League and get 20 goals, and then we start talking about him properly. I take Claudinho instead of Paqueta, Silter as a wide forward of Feyenoord, and Darwin or Sheeman as a main number 9. Both are lucky to have better options than us. Claudinho, how much do you think Claudinho would be worth now? I've not watched Claudinho play. Since they're the Colombian international, I think he's could be decent. Claudinho, I'm not sure about him at all. I've not watched him, but tell him more. I think it'd be brilliant. I don't need Bruno's mate when one falls out. They'd both be a minstrel. That's a maggot. I'll get you. Since there will be perfect for competing against ASM next season. I tell you what, if he takes his place and he does it, cool. Sinistera is threatening ASM. I've not watched him, so I can't judge him. But if that is the case, that'll look great. So we definitely need a winger to push at ASM, 110%. Anyone see Renan Lodi plays Atletico de Madrid? That's gone quiet. I don't think he'll sell him. I just do not think he will sell him. I really can't see him. Simeone, I hope I'm wrong. What do you think of Mitrovic? I wouldn't have him back, mate. I mean, you've been with us, what, 1, 2, 3 seasons? Rafa didn't rate him at all whatsoever. And it's he's got a temperament as well. He might have changed a bit of Fulham, but for Newcastle, right? I mean, I can see where Rafa sold him. Yeah. Once he had a 3-game ban after the West Ham game, when he got back in the Premier League, that was that. Let's be real. That was it. He was done. He was done out of here. Yeah. And let's look at another. Let's have a look at this one as well. I want to talk about Ekiteke soon, by the way. I'm here. And remember I said to you a couple of weeks ago that Newcastle. I got to knock it over. Sorry, that popped up. That's not my fault. That's not my fault at all. Got talking to Nico Shoemaker. I think I pronounced his name right, by the way. Plays for Freiburg, right? And if I just get his name quickly before I get on to delete it off straight away. Slotterbeck. That's his name. Slotterbeck plays for Freiburg, and we were linked to him a couple months ago, but now we look like cool missing out on him because he's going to be on his way to Borussia Dortmund. And how much it'll cost, I don't know, but he could be moved on to Borussia Dortmund, so you lose out on him, by the way. And going back to Ekiteke, apparently that Borussia Dortmund also wants him as well, but he wants to go there. And unfortunately, I just think, me personally, I mean, that could be a good thing. If we don't get Ekiteke, I'm not gonna cry with spilled milk because he's a young striker, and I think he's going to get better and better. He needs to do it at Borussia Dortmund first, and then if he hits it off, I think he may do over there in German football. Then I think he could be like an £80 million player, and they can make a quick profit on him as well, getting that sort of money because they're very good sellers and tough sellers as well. You look at who they sold over the years. You got James Sancho, 75 million quid. Yeah, Haaland, 65 million quid, where they could have got a lot more. Yeah, so I think Borussia Dortmund is a cracking club to play for, in my opinion, and they just sell for profits, which is pretty good for our football club. They're an up-and-coming football club, by the way, and need to do better, and I think they will. Read that, by the way. James Ward-Prowse, I take him all day long, but I don't think Southampton's going to sell him to us, by the way. Not the way Hatterhusel's going on, hating our club. Wow. And Mitchell Hormel-Deer not had a red in because sorry about that, people. I'm back again. Let's have a get some more comments in. Sorry about that. Fair enough. Thanks for patience, by the way. 25-year-old Coutinho was signed for Bragantino from Brazil for Senate. Both footed can play central mid, attacking mid, wide left, right, great level. Said it's just paid over 10 million for him. And I think if we worth about 40 million quid by the looks of it, because they're tough sellers as well. Sources saying Leicester City have eyes on a target, but I want target to steer personally. He's an absolute solid. Wow, I tell you what, we need to sign him up very, very quickly and don't leave it too long. Sorry about this, people. Again, John Spurs quicker than work on Saturday. I mean, he went missing, didn't he? He went missing. So thank you very much for your patience, kid. I appreciate that, by the way. Stop cutting off, John. I'll try not to, mate. If I miss all the comments, I do apologise, yeah? And I have noticed as well that there's a lot of people not joining as a member. Just as 99p a month, right? So you can enter competitions as well, which I'm going to do if I get enough members. So if you can join as a member, it's 99p. So it's not too much, by the way. And start cutting off. I'll try not to, mate. What about Mitchell? My opinion, I wouldn't take him. That's my opinion. Big up to GOAT Father, by the way. Hope you're okay, mate. Nobody's choosing Leicester over Newcastle now. I'm confident in keeping target. Look, absolutely. He loves the club, right? I mean, what you got to realise, Mark Target's a Geordie. He is a Geordie. Certainly is. And I've got my favourite podcaster there, Maisie as well. And Target is solid. That's what we need. You need a solid left back. But one thing I'm going to say, right, if Eddie Howe don't want him, right, he might want an attacking left back. Someone's going to go forward a lot, yeah? Then I would say that Aaron Hickey is that guy. Simple as that. And Macy the game mate, and Cardinio's quicker than Paqueta off on the ball. Mitrow better than Nunev. He's another forehand all over. Maggot, mate. We had Mitrow. And I wouldn't take him back, mate. No way. No way. But got some other comments as well. Not comments, but I'm used to always try to do our sort of thing. Apparently, according to reports, Man United midfielder, Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard, remember him? On Hag is coming in that Newcastle might not get him because Everton Hag want him. Might want to keep him. It's in talks with him. He's further down the pecking order at this moment in time, and Everton Hag might want to keep him, and he wants to stay as well. But like I said, there's two Serie A clubs who are also after Jesse Lingard as well. And look, anything hopping in the summer window, yeah, I have to mention it. But Jesse could choose to pick a clubs who he wants to sign because he's a fee. He's a freebie. So look, at the end of the day, we see what happens in the summer. And I've got some more comments as well. Dave said Mitrow isn't good enough. He's your standard top championship striker. If that's not good enough in a Prem, he should go to either Rangers or Celtic. If he goes to Rangers, I'm done with him. I'm done with him. Oh, man. You be careful, man, Foxy. She might call you Foxy the Red. And I can't stop that. How's it going, bro? Leicester did fantastic Sunday. Everyone should be proud. 22,000. Awesome. Love the new owners and everything they're doing for our fantastic club support as too. If Mike Ashley's all at the football club, you'd not have done this. Not have done this at all. Not have done this at all whatsoever. Took it to the streaming, not feeling too good, but looking forward to our show on Minds on Thursday, John. I'll be there on Thursday, and she'll be on Minds on Tuesday. I cannot wait for that. And she is absolutely amazing as well. There you go. 3 points to use tonight, I think. Hope so. I tell you what, if you don't get beat off Brentford, then my God, there'll be questions going to be asked in that football club. Let's be real. I can't lie. And John, what's going on, mate? Well, people joining being a member. It's 99p, same price as McFlurry. I think it could be money sort of thing. It could be money sort of thing. So if they want to join, they can join. If they don't want to join, it's their prerogative. It's their choice at the end of the day. I will never force anyone to do things they don't want to do. So it's options there. It's open for everybody to join. Hope you get better. See amazing play for you, mate. You're the legend. And Mitchell's good enough, scoring 40 goals at the international level, scores and plays well against teams of better standing in Serbia. Mitrow behind Lingard, eh? Listen, like I said, mate, I wouldn't have him back, mate. I wouldn't. I mean, let's be honest. He's got to do it in the Premier League. If he gets, I tell you what, if he gets 30 goals in the Premier League of Fulham, then come back. Come back. But Shelby's like a person who really gets exposed against elite teams might need to gradually face him out. Now, and what a great servant he has been, absolutely, Jack. Listen, I like John Shelby, but at the end of the day, I mean, like you said there, I mean, he kind of get worked out and exposed as well. But if we're going to move on, then we have to replace some of those players that are not good enough. He needs those Wi-Fi to find her first thing in the morning. I'm going to have to see something about that. And Mark, that was the highest attendance for TFC for club in women's football. Not even Women's Super League has that got attendance this season. I tell you what they've done, Macy, Amanda Steverley has organised this. The new owners organised this as well. Put a team together, right, and starting in Tier 4, right, and to get 22,000, we're not even the Women's Super League. I tell you something, that is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. John, if you change your mind, yeah, Jordan Pickford having the game of his life yesterday for Everton against Chelsea, he would do a great job for Newcastle if Everton get relegated. Now, I tell you what, I don't care if he's player of the season. I don't care if he's a world-class goalkeeper. I don't care if he's above 10 Ter Stegen. I will not have Jordan Pickford at Newcastle United. Never in a million years. That can't happen. It can't happen. It's like Aaron Ramsdale leaving Arsenal for Tottenham. It won't happen. No way. First thing we need to assess the championship players we already have: Clark, Murphy, Hayden, Fraser, Gill, and move them all on after agreement and getting quality players coming in. Remember McGee joined us and did our reach? Yeah, that's true. But listen, this is a different era, mate. Yeah, I know you're a Mitchell fan, but we could do better than Mitchell, by the way. Do not mention Mark McGee. Our attendance for women's football Old Trafford's 20k, I believe. I believe it is. I believe so. I think they had more than that in the Manchester derby. I could be wrong. Missy. I mean, let us know on that. We could talk about it tomorrow, by the way, about Lass's football as well. I'm hearing Queenie up top. Alpha McGee did fine, along with McQueen. And I think you'll win. Not much pressure now with top four looking very unlikely. I don't think they make top four, to be fair. Well done for who's Newcastle Women's mate. Well done, Amanda Steverley. Yeah, big up that football club. Big up to new owners, by the way. We beat the highest attendance in Women's Super League with 20k, but you got 2k more than us. So we got 2k more. So it'll get better. It will get better and better and better. One of these days, we're going to get 52,000 capacity for the Lass's football. Can you imagine that? That would be fantastic. Never comment anymore, but that's big changes. We've got to talk about that tomorrow. What needs to be happening in the summer? When I'll talk to Maisie about United. And what's the Man United women's the highest to me is, I know Newcastle broke a record yesterday for women's at St James's Park. You know what it is? We love our football community at the North East. It's absolutely fantastic. It really, really is. And let's be honest, keep it going. Keep it going. We'll get a new training complex very soon. That could take a couple of years to go there and do the content live from the new train as well. Oh, nearly went off then. Big up to Paul, by the way. Hope you're okay, mate. Miggy was getting unfair stick again. Yes, down Paul, sure. Miggy was the only one looking to make runs beyond Liverpool defence. His movement was good and was unlucky with the offside goal. It was close. And it was close. I watched it back. It was pretty close. But again, he needs to time his runs to perfect. I mean, he's quite limited, yeah. I mean, his passing is not the best. And I've got to be honest with you, but let's hope that things will get better for him very, very soon. I'm a fan, but will he be here next season? It remains to be seen. Sorry about this, people. That was hopping there. Nicholas getting unfair stick again. I've read that. Mitchell, let's be honest, better than any striker we have. Yes, I have to agree. But 38,262 as a Women's Super League record. That's in Jeff. I think they should change the name to St. James's Park to John Clare Arena. I tell you what, that'd be fantastic, dear. Thank you so much, mate. I'm good, mate. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Mickey's stick is justified. He creates and does not. He's got a cracking goal, and that's about it. Correct, Jeff. From So, yeah, John Martial. He's not doing bits of Sevilla, is he? He's doing all for Seville, apparently. I could be wrong. But first on all, the Glasgow Derby, and Big Angie named Manager of the Year. Absolutely right, mate. Well deserved. He's coming and he's galvanised the Celtic team. He's been absolutely fantastic, 100%. And that's for the Glasgow Derby. Look, there's one seat at the end of the day. Should have closed the game out. But look, didn't lose. It's back to where you were. So still 6 points gap. Rangers had to win and he didn't. So that'll do me. But when we find it, I'd love to, man. I'd love to. I'm going to work at BT soon as well. So I'm going to give another 5 more minutes for a wrap up, by the way. So if you, at the end of the day, before this plays up again, I hope it doesn't. I'll probably be back later on tonight around about 6:30, 7 o'clock. We'll see. Jolin did now from an attacking standpoint on left hand side. Easy day for Gomez. Asen Parendas up top. Couldn't hold on to the ball and make runs by Liverpool's defence. Only Miggy offers something. That's from Foxy. And I've got some shows coming up tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. John and Macy's show, football show. Talk about our teams and a bit of Premier League roundup as well. We're going to talk about who's going to win the league, who's going to get relegated, and who's going to make it further Europe as well. And Wednesday, there's going to be the fans forum. It's a shame Chippers won't be able to make it again. Thursday, it could be a preview show. On Thursday or Friday, do the press conference. I may do it all in one. And I'm going to try and get a Man City fan as well. If I can get them, Man City fan, we'll see. And listen, I'm going to wrap up, by the way, people. And I started doing all of this, and I've done this. And if you do like the video, like what you see, then hit the like button. And please hit the subscribe button as well. It helps my channel to grow. Also, hit the $sign if you like to donate. And also, if you like to become a member, then click on the join button as well. It's 99p. Even Ryan, even Niall said that as well, 99p. That's all it is. It's not much. And I got Alan Mack as well. Sell Miron, not good enough. Brilliant stream, John. Thank you so much indeed, Niall. Love you to bits, man. Love you to bits. One of my mods as well. And let's have a look at this one as well. Good show, John. Enjoy that. Bullet Boy, thanks so much indeed, man. I appreciate that. Thanks, Gal, for giving me it. Appreciate that. You know what it is like? It's good to have people that like your show. It's nice to respect the viewers as well. If you respect the viewers, they'll come back and watch us again, which is fantastic. But guys, I'm going to wrap up. And fair, John, you have been live 3/4 of the show. Yeah, I'll time myself about a couple minutes off. 2 minutes off, 2 minutes on, 2 minutes, blah, 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 blah. But thanks so much anyway, Jules. Appreciate that. And guys, go and enjoy your afternoon. I should be back either 6:30 if I can find something to say. But definitely back on tomorrow at 7 o'clock with the John and Mason football show. And thanks for watching. And I shall see you either tonight or tomorrow. Watch what you're doing, peeps. Take care.